Well. Hello there. Well, this does sound a little bit different, doesn't it? I know, I won't take it. I won't make a new take. Oh, god damn it. You know what? I talked for 2 episodes complete. Turned off the recording and was like, oh no, I have to switch my microphone back to desktop. And take a wild guess what I found in my microphone program. Yeah, it was still on desktop, so my voice will be quite muffled because my desk was quite a little bit away from my play space, and we don't have any voice. So that's why we're now making a voiceover. Yes, I did want to do a little bit more with my day than do kind of the same recording 2 times, but I didn't want to upload it as a mute episode. Anyway, welcome back to Primitier, where we are working on the card. And now me, as the omnipotent being that I am, I already know what is going on. We do have game sounds, we do have music. I cut off the original microphone audio because it took what I was saying from from the play space. I had to make them. I actually had to turn down the volume on what I'm seeing right now so I can sync it up with what's happening in the video. Because sometimes I can hear myself like muffin in the background. Kinda like this, if you can imagine. And we have this the whole video over. For now though, we had a plan. We're right now on our way to the drone spawner again. Because, as we were talking before, we do need the power of the drones. And, well, we already do have 1 or 2 drones. Oh, on there. And as you can see, it is quite powerful, while the thing is empty. And what I'm promising myself out of this is that we could maybe get some more power when the card is full. Like, for now we were just able to transport maybe 1 cart full of, like 1 ancient alloy block. Which is not enough, because I could just carry this thing around the world for myself. I don't need a cart for that. Which is why I want to make it more powerful, so we can actually, like, carry everything we want. And here we have quite the uphill battle, because it's not yet strong enough to really get uphill, although it is much more easy than it was before without the drones. Just quite the hassle for now. Let's see if we can get up without crushing into anything. This is a little bit too steep, so let's get off course a little. Right. There we go. Yep, okay, wiggle a little bit left and right. And park it outside of the area, because we do not want too many drones inside of the spawning area, because they will stop spawning at some point. Right now though, before we go there, let's pretty it up a little bit. Now that we have daylight, we can actually see what we're doing. And since we want as many drones as we can on there, we do want to make them fit perfectly. Which is not this. I hope you're used to the struggle of connections, because, oh my god, I don't know what the snapping points in this game are. Like, if I would understand the priority the snapping has in this game, I wouldn't be as infuriated as I actually am. But no, it's more like a game of chance. This is not quite it, so we try again, with me looking down a lot again. Oh man. Okay, I will have it a little bit out of order of what I was talking about during the recording and what I'm talking about now, because I don't want to forget a topic afterwards when it would have been the time for it. And now that I see the wheels, thankfully I do have the heads up from the guy who did the wheels that we are actually allowed to use it, which is very, very nice. Honestly, they turned out to be so great, I did not want to do them over again. It it would have been so much work. Just for something that turns out to look kind of the same, right? So, I wasn't able to do it during the recording. Delusion of grandeur. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And I actually got some nice words from Delusion on my ruler blueprint that I uploaded into the Discord. So it's kind of a give and take, a win-win for everyone. And yeah, it's we have the distance on one side, so let's pull them over a little bit. Come on. Snap. Come. Yeah, there we go. So we would have perfectly like 3 on each side. Yep, counting everything. Which leaves us with a middle point. And now that I rewatch this, we have them perfectly snapped to the outside of the frame. What if we snap it to the middle of the frame? Then the gap in the middle would be smaller, right? That would be something I have to keep in mind for next time. I already wanted to keep something in mind from next time and I forgot what it was, so that works out well. Oh well. And snap. I love when it works. Oh, the thing is moving quite a lot actually. This thing has a mind of its own. And you know what? Because it's moving that much, let's actually shut it down so we can work here in peace. And whoop. Now it doesn't move that much anymore because the drones have quite the power. And every time I disconnect one, it quite displaces them. Oh, good. Ouchie. We haven't been here in a while, have we? Oh wait, no, we have been here recently, if I remember right. Whoop! Thank you. I'm glad that the contraption works, but well, we do have a bearing we can get next time, I guess. Oh, now that I see it in pre-recording with the voiceover and everything, it is weird how when I look to the side, like tilt my head to the side, that the camera snaps in a degree. Was it 90 degree, 45 degree? Well, the viewer camera is weird. I guess it's supposed to be more stable because my head shaking is not that much compared to... I did some recordings for VR chat once to try it out, but didn't really want to use it. And I guess the camera here is more stable, but it behaves in weird ways. Ooh. Come on. The snapping points are so weird. I can't even remember at which point they snapped and which not. Because who would? At some point it just snapped and we can continue on with the build. And this is what we will be doing this episode. And no, this is not something I know from the future. I mean, I do know it from the future, but this is something I promised exactly at that point. Because this is our goal for the episode. Just put on as many drones as we can on this thing. Why did I lift it up? Oh yeah, right, because there is a very easy way to farm those bearings. There's just not an easy way to really farm the drones themselves. Although I did come up with something. Because what if we make a blueprint of the drones? And like... you know, blueprint them out of their little containment there into the surrounding area. Suddenly they would be disconnected from the laser, right? That would work. Okay, I do know that I started a very heavy... What? It seems like I was talking about something very interesting here. I wish I could remember what it was. But I think about around here I was starting to talk about the blueprint system. Because, oh my god, I wish I had that ramble. You have no idea how sad I am that the voice did not record. Because, you know, the blueprint has to be one of the biggest updates in a while. Like, it's already good. We have been talking about the blueprints before and after. Yeah, it's perfectly 90 degree snap. Camera is weird. We have talked about the blueprint system before, like plenty, and while it was out, we tested it a lot and used it a lot afterwards, and I was talking, and I still am talking about it. For different reasons, because it all started with the ideas of displacement and storage. Then we found out how good it actually is to duplicate something. Especially with a cart, having two of the same wheels, having two of the same walls, having multiple pieces of the frame so we can perfectly connect them to each other. It's great. And having the blueprints as a safe pack for example, if the cart is destroyed or something, is great as well. We repaired a light with it, for example. But there are also other things that are great with it. For example, the sharing. We haven't really talked about the sharing, and I did it here. I wish I had it word for word, but let me get over it right now. In the afterwards, trying to retrace my thoughts, because the sharing is just great. I said earlier that I was allowed to use the wheels, and they are using my ruler from what it seems. And just here I realize how powerful this is, because if we take the wheels and turn it into a cart, someone else would be able to use that cart to build something else. I mean, not really if they're using creative, which is not really a game mode here like with Minecraft or anything. Here it's more like people use an external program or something called Primitier, in which you can just spawn in any material on any size or form or whatever. It's nice, it's just not my playstyle, and I don't know how much you really want to use it for blueprints, because it is quite cheaty, as you can just easily get any form, any way, but well, you can get the more advanced stuff with it, I guess. And you can get some things that you cannot get in-game. My example, while I was talking about it, was not ancient plastic. Ancient plastic you can get in many forms. You can get it in such a big amount that I don't think you will ever need to really change or add a new piece, but lightweight plastic, the white plastic, which we can find on the ocean. I think I synced up perfectly to in-game. Which we can find on the ocean. It only comes in one special form. Here, imagine this piece, this side piece, in many small stripes. I don't like that. I want big pieces so they can first off tank all the damage it could receive, and also the file size would be smaller, as there are not so many pieces overall. Not with the lightweight plastic, which comes only in one certain size, which is about drone size. I don't know the real size, but only just about that. And you would need a lot if you want to build something bigger with it, but well. So if someone would just create a really huge piece of lightweight plastic and prime it and give this as a blueprint, then you could cut out smaller pieces, which are still bigger, like a plate of lightweight plastic. This would help. This would be good for Prime Edit. But you know what? We're not talking about Prime Edit. I just want to say why I don't like it too much, but it's still cool to have, in my opinion. But if we're just strictly talking about survival, like the game is intended to play without any further program, it's still one of the coolest features. Someone was, here, Delusion was already putting out the wheels. Now imagine someone else, like, who was working on it? Was it Yellow? Was it... No. Who of you was the robot? The good thing is, here in recording, I can just look it up. Either it was Clyde... No, not Clyde. It was... We have him around here somewhere. Isn't he active in this channel? Ah, goddamn, the people are all over the place. Gerald. Gerald was working on something like a rotation changer for rotor blades for a helicopter, kind of like they are in real life. But also I have seen him working on some, not sliders, on some levers, lever systems, which we already had with Kuroseki as well. And now imagine we would be taking the wheels, we would be taking a lever system, someone else would actually design something like a suspension system. And then you have a fourth person just putting it all together to create a car. We would have, in a single player game, 4 people working on the same build. Which is cool. It's like the most lonely multiplayer game, or the most community-driven single-player game I have ever seen so far. It's great. It's great. The blueprint system, perfect. I did forget what I branched off because I was talking about the updates in general. It seems like a little bit disconnected from what I'm doing on screen with the drones, but beside the few stammerings with how does it, why does it not connect the way I want it to connect? Oh, god damn it. Like here, first try? Oh, hey, I like it when it works. I was really just collecting these things and talking. And oh, it's pretty dark pre-rendering. Oh my. Oh yeah, my fear with these is that I connect too many drones on there and by itself. Right now it's connected to the ground. If I would just disconnect it, my fear is that it would just move on its own. And no, it's pretty stable actually. It doesn't really move by its own. Okay, you know what that means. Okay, maybe not like this. Come on. Here, slight connection, perfect. Let's put on some more. Ah, nice. Dronies. Well. And the updates of this game. Oh my god. When I started playing this game, there was, well, not nothing, but it was bare bones. I mean, I started with a with a demo, but that was really as much as there really was, because beside the walls that keep your play space small, so you wouldn't get something like sulfur or anything. That was as much as I've known of the game, and even after I got the whole game, it was pretty much just demo content. And then came the updates. First we had electricity, which was huge. I mean, we used electricity all day in this here. From the lights, which I don't turn on here for some reason. It should be pretty synced up in the topics, so am I talking about the lights? I don't think so. To the motors, to everything. And with the motors comes the tungsten heating. Oh my. And that gave us things like the windmills and stuff. It's pretty useful. Oh, finally! Yeah, we are synced up. Ah, it's good to see stuff, don't you think? And after that, we got the Stronghold update, which gave us yellow slimes and repair pace. Oh my god, the repair pace. That came when I was already recording, wasn't it? And I was already so happy about that. No, that's what made me start doing the recordings, right. We already had that since the beginning here, but it was pretty new at that point. And then we've got electricity, and then we got blueprints. Oh, wow. And now we're looking forward to the moon. Oh my! That will be a step forward. And looking back, we had the content idea channel in Primitier has to be one of the biggest content ideas channel I've seen so far. Well, we're looking up, we're looking away. I tried to keep it sync with what I was telling at the point, but do you think I remember? Oop, nope, wrong way around. What are you doing? But we had some ideas in the content channel that seemed outworldish. And now it seems much more real to actually have it. Right now, things like balloons or... I think the hot topic at the moment is underwater stuff. I mean, let them work. We're risking that the poor dev is just getting some burnout here. But, oh my god, the content in this game, this could really just be the Minecraft of VR. The possibilities at the start were so little and low, but with how much you can do at the moment, and with the blueprints and everything, the sky's the limit. Not even the sky is the limit anymore in a few months. Oh, I hope they take time for the updates. I know that everyone in the group wants it rather now than later, but oh boy, with so much good stuff, I don't want the dev to burn out. It's one of the greatest VR games so far. The one you can really just pick up at any time. For Beat Saber, you just have to be very active with your body at the moment. Like if you're tired, you can't really play it. With shooters like what was it called again? Not Petrov. Pavlov. I'm silly. Like Pavlov or Alex. Yeah, that requires so much concentration. Primitier, just pick it up, maybe punch a few slimes or connect one or two pieces and you're good. It works. What? I wish I could tell. Or am I talking about the electricity update? Yeah, I'm talking about the updates right now. Like we have all the different ones. Here. The endgame were the drone spawners here before, and that's the only thing that spawned in. But we've got the windmills and everything spawning in as well now. The world is quite lively as well. And even though the middle update, the Stronghold update, didn't really give us that much in comparison to what came before and after. Like, Blueprint is just one menu, if you will. It's so much more program-wise, but in terms of content, it's just one menu, if you look at it like that. But the possibilities with it, holy hell. Electricity, the same. I mean, we got quite a few components with batteries, with motors, with lights, with the structures, I guess, and solar, and the lightweight plastic, which is not to forget, but well. But it's like a few small pieces if you so will, but there are possibilities with them. Oh my god. With the middle update, I mean, we have the Stronghold there. You can't see it right now, but with, you know, wherever that foundation is, you know, there is one. You don't get that much from it. I mean, we did get yellow slimes, which I'm quite split on because they can destroy the world if they go rampant. Even now, save file of the 101st episode, we did set them out just to reset our world. But if that was happening by accident, which can easily happen, yeah, I don't know if I like the yellow slimes per se in this game, but we get repair material, which is huge. And even the fortresses, they work, mostly, but they are a good source of ancient plastic, what the walls are made of, and oh my god, the walls are huge! We get some solar panels, some lights, and a lot of spawners if you want them. If you have any use for the green drones, or blue drones, or motors, or whatever, not motors, the heat engines, then, well, that's your place to go. And it's such a good base, and I still want to have it as a base. We will be here for quite a while. Well, we can easily make the 1,000 episodes with all the things we can do if a simple card takes this long to create. I mean, a simple card took us, the wooden card took us like 5 episodes at the beginning, maybe? This one here goes for 7+ by now. And we're not even nearly done with it. And spoiler warning, the next episode will be about the card as well. I mean, you can imagine. But we're getting so much more intricate with this thing that I think it's understandable. Hey, turn off the light. Didn't you see the light? Oh, my man is blind. But these are the drones. We've got them. So we're just gonna put this one down in case we want it for the future. Outside of the range of the spawning, of course. And now... do we have anything we want to take with us? No, not really. But you know what? Since we have the motor here, let's just, you know... turn off the light. You're not oh my god, he forgot to turn off the light. Oh, we're wasting energy here. But in the same way, why is it not working? Oh, wait, that's plastic, right? Oh, god damn it. So let's connect it to... I love it when it shoots out. Okay, and we're just giving it slight pushes here and there so it doesn't continuously drain energy, which is much more efficient. Whoop. It's stuck, so let's get it a little bit back to whoosh. The shooting out is great. There's a much more efficient way to get these, but I don't want to do it at the moment, so we're just doing it old school. And I don't have the sounds open right now, but I do love it when it just spins and goes poof, poof. Oh, you can see it with the lights as well, because whenever they explode, they have like these red light particles. It looks fancy. So we're just gonna collect 1 or 2 so we can try out hauling them over afterwards. Which is quite a good way to end the episode actually, right? We're just getting the cart over, hauling them home, and see what happens next. I just can't remember for how long I've been doing this, because, you know, when you're in the moment, you can't get enough, like, okay, I still have the energy, I can go on, and on, and on, and, well, maybe that was enough actually. So let's get these out. I don't know why I just use one hand. Oop, one got destroyed kind of, but that's okay. We need them as well. We had them in a few builds so far. Okay, let's get the cart over so we can actually haul them in. I maybe stop this drone spawning. Okay, it's disconnected. Now it's yeet! It's loose again. So let's see. Oh, finally! Oh my god, now he's thinking about it. Okay, good. Maybe having this on the light switch would be cool. Oh my god, the camera is shaking a lot. Oh my, oh, okay, this thing has power. Oh, okay, okay, slow. Oh, it's going by itself. Let it go, let it go. This thing has so much power on it because there's no weight in there. You know what? Let's take a few things off because this is out of control. I do not have the strength to keep this behind me. So we have to do it this way now. All right. This is still the outer range. I don't think it is inside of the range, so we know when new drones do not spawn. Because they have their spawn area and only so many can be inside. Yep. Are 2 enough? Whoa, nope, 2 are not enough. We have to take off more. We build it up so much and now we strip it down all the way again. And I have the feeling that a few of you already have an idea on how to actually use the drones and are actively screaming at me that I'm doing it wrong. And you know what? You know what, you person, you? I agree. Me in the future agrees. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, keep it cool. It's not a problem we're going downhill. The problem is that we have water downhill. I think I said this too early. I thought I'd time it up well here. You have no idea how scary this is. Yeah, the water right there. If the drones go in there, they're done for. They're gone. And I don't want that. Also, we would have the problem to get the cart out of the water again, and I don't know how to do that as well. How do we turn this thing? It's too powerful for me. Maybe by just ramming it from the side or something? Let's try and... No, does not do anything. And whenever I lift it even a little bit, nothing. Although... What if we pull at the wheel? We just need to turn it around 180 degrees. Well, more or less 90 degrees at this point in time. And it doesn't really work. So slow and steady movements to stabilize. It is kind of stabilized already, but I do want it to get it back up, you know? Okay, with so much power it should be easy to go up. It's not. Come on. Inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter. It does have more power than without the drones, that's for sure, but this may be just too steep for it. Worst case scenario, we have to go around the whole mountain. Whoa, okay, wow. That sounds so fake, doesn't it? Believe me, in the moment it did sound kinda like that, just more way natural. I'm not a voice actor, I can't do this natural. But wow, holy, this thing has some power on it. You know what? Maybe a little bit too much power. Let's get rid of that. I have all the time in the world. And you know what? We did just want to take a few bearings home and end the episode, but if you're wondering why the episode takes so long, blame the card. I mean, we could do that like for a few couple of episodes by now, but it's really just the card. Alright, let's try again and I'll whoop and go. Okay, to expect going that steep with fewer drones is a little bit silly, but it does work. We really make our way. And just get a little bit more speed in so we can get on this plateau. Okay, we're in a good way. And from here, we just turn around and we're here. Oh, wow, okay, it still has good power. Okay, let's keep it like this. And you know what? Since we're already here, why don't we just take a few of these? I mean... you know what? Nah. We spent already so much time, we can do this next episode. We just get some sulfur, some bearings from over there, and put it all in the cart and put it back home. Sounds like a good idea. Maybe we get some more drones off? I don't know what I was thinking here, but that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? The idea? It's hard to tell what I was saying at the moment. Hard thinking, thinking noises. Is it a good idea? I don't know. I don't even know what the idea was. Am I thinking about putting the sulfur in here right now? Or how to change it up? Oh yeah, because the good problem, if we have too many drones, it just moves by itself. when it's empty, and if we have too little, it doesn't really do anything. If we put them against each other, they would cancel out, right? They wouldn't move. So we can easily move it in its empty state without any hassle, unless we put one on either side more, so we would have some power. But if we turn around one side, we suddenly have enough thrust if the cart is full. So if we just have like a turntable for one of the sides, then we might be able to move this in both states, and even especially for the back side, because that would mean we would be able to install something like the ramp, you know? We've been thinking about this before. It does seem like a cool idea. I just don't know if it works that way. Wait. This is future me on after the recording speaking. I actually do have an idea on how to do this. By rewatching my own video here, I got the idea. Okay, wonderful. We can try that. So me saying that right now, you can imagine. Why did I put you in the smoke? What kind of sadist am I? Well. Yep, we've got a lot of cart to do. A was the jump button in VRoid, not in Primitier. Let's put this back into position. Wonderful. And maybe turn on the lights. I think I'm speaking about filling this thing up for next episode. I don't know. It's hard to tell. That's why I'm so sad about having to re-record this, because there were so many thoughts I had that day. I am so sure that I forgot at least 2 of them. Big thoughts that I was sharing, but I think I have the most of it. Maybe I'm talking about the finer details later again. Next time, well, after next time with audio. We have one more episode to go through with the voiceover. Oh well. See you around next time, I guess. I hope you had fun, even with this even with this kind of style. Oh well. Bye bye.